Hello.
Hello.
Well, you know us by now. I'm Skybound.
Starlight Flux.
And today we're watching another episode of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Right.
This episode is season 5, episode 22, so we're getting near to the finale.
Yes.
Couple of weeks off.
Yes, and we do actually know the date now. It's supposed to be the 28th. Let's hope that they don't...
Supposed to be.
As long as they don't change it. We have got a few plans in place just in case that happens. We'll explain that if things happen to go that way.
Yeah.
We can probably go into a bit more about that later on afterwards.
Otherwise, during this commentary, you might hear some loud bangs. Don't worry, we're not being invaded by Russia, despite what Putin says.
Despite what you thought more like last night. Well, yeah, we basically... we're recording this the weekend after Bonfire Night, so there's quite a few fireworks, so...
Yep. So if you hear a series of loud bangs, that's why.
Yes, we are in the UK, in case you're the first time watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you couldn't tell by our extremely British accents.
We're not as British as Pip. Mind you, Pip isn't that British.
I'm Newt Pippington British Hooves. Anyway, shall we get to what? Shall we go around to watching? What's it called? What About Discord?
Yep. What about Discord?
What about Discord? You got a problem with Discord? You racist against Aquaticus's or something? What about Discord?
You baby shit yours.
Exactly, yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's just watch this thing. I assume it's an episode about Discord. Don't ask me what makes me think that. It's just
Anyway,
seems legit.
starting it in
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah.
There we go.
Didn't we just shelve all the books in the library a few months ago?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my book sortation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
And Discord is going to ruin this
Sausages,
entirely.
Back rubs, bubble baths.
Yeah.
You weren't
Especially
really looking
7
for an
hour
answer, were
ones.
ya?
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Twiley
Whoa,
decimal system.
That much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
Ooh.
Best long weekend ever!
Twilight, have you ever considered
I'm sure we can make some time
going
for a claw
outside?
massage and a back rub
Just-
too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
Discord is going to ruin this entirely.
My little
I think if I had to choose between sorting books and getting a back rub and massage, I think I'd go with the latter, to be
As long as
honest.
it wasn't done by Discord.
Or bulk bicep.
Oh god, yes!
Come on, little man!
I can't believe that. See, we're actually picking him up using his book bicep.
Yeah. Come on, little dragon. Yeah.
Whoa! That strange yellow orb in the sky! What is that?
All right,
Gamers in a
all right.
nutshell.
So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3
I
straight
think
days!
that's
Yes,
nerd.
but they were 3 very productive days. Even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Hey, you promised a claw massage? I'm getting a claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
What? Is that a tartan?
Wait. Discord and...
Hello, Twilight. Hi, Spike.
What?
Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good
Hi.
to see you, Discord.
Did you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced? Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on
What?
here?
It's a prank.
That face there.
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around.
It's a prank.
Like we do. Since when?
Yeah, exactly.
Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days.
Oh, great. Here come the shipping jokes.
Hysterical.
I see what you did there.
Sneaky snake.
What?
Just sneaking around.
What?
That one is
Did he just
hard.
shed? He just shed his skin like a
It
snake.
is kind of an
from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
This really isn't helping me stopping
Cool, well,
making shipping jokes.
catch
It
you
really
later,
isn't.
Twilight.
Catch you later.
I'm confused.
Wait, this!
Gotta go fast.
Jinx.
That was strange, right? Since when have Rainbow Dash and Discord had inside jokes?
This one?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
What?
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm
What?
joking, I'm joking.
Touchy?
Rarity?
Yeah, Discord is
Twilight,
basically
you've
friended
returned from your
everyone.
book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
Oh, they're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there.
Tips
I
is in a
even
nutshell.
included my favorites by former Canterlot designers
They're
and stars.
vintage.
Rococo Frou Frou.
Oh, I love her.
Him.
Oh.
Both.
Tips is in a
Twilight.
nutshell.
This makes twice I'm seeing you in one day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Orange, you glad you did it?
What?
There's obviously something going on here.
Oh, please. You'll make me blush.
That reference
Do
doesn't make
seem to
any
be turning a
sense.
shade
Of course it doesn't, because you missed the last few days.
Orange.
What?
What's an orange? What? Okay.
Oh, sorry, darling. You
Where
said
can I
we're
get a
absolutely
Flutter's chocolate orange?
And, oh, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see, we were all at
All right,
Sweet
Leonardo da Vinci.
and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come along too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
Something
And I'm
weird
sure
is
it was
going on.
much
Yeah.
more important than the fun that we had.
I mean, Fluttershy being friends
He's trying to
with
make
I
him...
appreciate that. Speaking of books, I should get these on the shelves.
I think that Flutter...
What?
What? Okay, he's either hypnotized them, or they're not the real elements of harmony.
Discord. Rarity finding something he did genuinely funny must have been some weekend.
Some pony's sorry she missed
Jealous.
it?
Of course not.
Yeah.
What's got you two in hysterics?
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
He's everywhere today, isn't he?
Oh, now where was I? Ah, yes, we had just finished our soup. And then Applejack said, peanut butter hoof?
What?
Yuck, not even with jelly.
I tell you what,
What?
he's trying to make her jealous.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah.
I sup- it would have been
Seems to
funny.
become quite the sticky situation.
This...
Oh, shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked
They're
how
not
your weekend went.
changelings.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy-wuggy?
Yeah, that is...
That face.
I think, to be fair,
I am
that
not
is...
glum. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you. I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I am the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous.
Yes,
I'm
you
sorry
do.
I missed out because sharing that experience would have helped me with my princess of friendship duties.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real
Twilight,
breakthrough in the science of
don't
friendship.
do this. I can tell you're going to go
I
overboard
guess so.
with this.
I know so. You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be
no, he
even
didn't.
better.
No, he didn't think this.
Thank you for coming. I wouldn't
don't-
have asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how
Important's my
these funny
favorite.
moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's start with
Twilight,
the
you're going to
snake.
go lesson 0 on us, ain't you? Yeah.
I don't know if I can get it out. It's too funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good.
The greater
good.
We're helping Granny Smith
No,
with
hang
her
on.
garden.
That's what's happened.
The
I
greater
reckon you mean my
good.
sister.
That's what
Apple.
I'm
happened.
actually getting quite warm, actually.
He's turned them all into the
And
neighborhood
then
watch.
Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly. I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
The point is, we galloped away.
And it chased after us.
The hose? A snake? A stick?
A snake.
A hose.
A stick.
What?
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't. And it's already happened. Ooh. Are you suggesting time travel?
Oh my god!
Absolutely not.
What?
Time
That is
travel
the-
is not something
that
to be
is
messed with.
what-
We
Oh,
simply
oh,
need to recreate everything that
Marty
led to
Marty
these
McFly,
jokes.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
what
real big fan of
brilliant
Back to the
idea.
Future.
Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table? Does it really matter? When it comes to science, everything matters.
When it comes to time travel, everything matters.
It was this table here.
All right. So you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
The tablecloth was red. The tablecloth was
Wait.
red.
Wait, hang on, something.
Hold on, pause.
Pause, hang on.
We apparently had a corrupted file. Let's try this one.
Okay, right, here we go. It's going to be a pain for you to edit.
No, not too bad. We stopped at pretty much the right time, so it wasn't a pain in the ass.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll just glue it together somehow.
Right, okay.
Continuing in 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means we're
Was
going
the
to need
font
to get
Comic
a new tablecloth,
Sans?
does it?
Oh, most
Because that's what would
definitely.
make me express distaste at the design of the menus.
What?
One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself.
There's already been fan art of that now.
It's being different.
Wait, what?
Anything
Is
at
that, what's this?
Mark.
Just a couple of things. Me too.
Excellent.
Wait, isn't that the Doc McBrown sort of?
Doc Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense. We've already had one Back to the Future
Now,
reference.
a little bit more.
Wait.
No, a little more, right?
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
Really?
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon! Garçon, over here.
What?
No, nothing.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
It's for the greater
Perhaps we should
good.
have another look
The
at the data we've
greater good.
Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You not being there.
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't
yeah,
possibly
you see.
recreate
Oh
our
my
weekend
God, he's going
fun
quantum mechanics.
exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
That's a
Quantum,
good point.
It has
quantum
only served
mechanics.
to prove that moments of levity and
One
bonding
variable
between
can
friends
can change the
simply
entire
cannot be
program.
recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point. Oh, don't worry, darling.
I'm
sure there'll be plenty of other
confused.
chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we have with Discord while you
Frivolity.
grow away. Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
Absolutely.
Oh, hang on. Did one of them just...
It was that one. It's alright. It was on low
I'm
battery
not buying
anyway.
it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Yeah.
Or maybe there isn't, and you should just drop this whole thing and
Maybe.
admit that you're a
Or
little
maybe
jealous.
no. There's
Even if
definitely.
I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Of course it doesn't make sense.
Some
It's quantum
things just can't
mechanics. If
be
you try and make
explained.
sense of
Our
it, you
friends
don't
think something great
understand it.
happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful.
Wait.
If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Twilight, I think you're being a bit
Well,
too
come on, Spike.
paranoid.
There's no time to lose.
Right. Stop being paranoid.
Well,
It's Discord
What do you
pulling...
think? Can you undo Discord's magic?
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under a spell?
They're having fun with Discord, that's why.
A friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
Twilight.
I know funny.
No, you don't, Twilight. No, you fucking don't.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why she asked
You
us
can't
here
have
so
a witch
bright and
doctor
early.
without a big
Another
bubbling
math
cauldron
adventure,
in the middle of a
perhaps?
room. What?
Nope, no glowing tushies here. Or maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went.
Hey, gang!
Ooh,
Oh god, she's got that grin on her
I am
face.
excited. We're
One
gonna
moment.
have fun today. Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break this
Blinky!
spell.
I mean, not Piggy, Twilight.
What now?
Don't be embarrassed.
Oh,
What
God,
if Discord cast a
Twilight.
spell on you
I
so
don't
you
believe
thought you
he
had a
did
great
this.
time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't
Twilight,
worry, you
for the
didn't
love
have
of
your
God,
defenses
stop
up.
this.
I get it.
you're kidding. Twilight, darling, we simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted what you thought was fun, but really wasn't because you were the spell
Twilight.
that made you think what happened was fun.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest, the only reason you won't drink the
Twilight,
potion
for
is
the
because
love of-
deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has you under his
Twilight,
power.
no.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah! And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for?
I'm not drunk.
Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Twilight! The gang mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
Fishing.
The gang?
Pinky is an alcohol. Oh wait, we already knew Pinky was an alcoholic.
It's still funny.
I don't get it.
So much for that whole spell theory.
Well,
Still not funny. It's funny if you were there, but I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a book sortation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me
Jealous?
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
Wait, so are we saying they're not under any sort of spell?
You didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to.
But are we
admit
ever going to
that's what
find
you're
out
feeling
what
so
the
you can
heck
let
they
it go.
did?
probably
You
not.
know, not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
What?
What?
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
She stands drunk.
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was
Nice
just a
fan
happy
art,
accident.
right?
Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science?
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, of course.
But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do.
Yes.
Aren't you glad I've changed? I said, aren't you glad I've
Yeah,
changed?
I think, to be fair, that was a dick move, Discord.
Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend. No?
That pun was almost as bad as some of
I
mine.
thought
Yeah.
you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes are funny.
Yeah,
of course.
no.
Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell.
Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
It's sort of an
What's so
intro.
funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Hey!
Hey, Horn.
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello? I'm talking to you.
Oh,
You.
it's-
And you.
They're
you.
doing it in reverse
What's
to let
funny
him know how it
about
feels.
spell?
I'll
Really,
drink
I don't
to that.
get it. I'm being left out of it.
yeah?
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
Well,
Okay. I want to know what the heck was going on. From what they listed, it really didn't sound that funny, but then again, we were the... I mean, as well as Twilight, we were the variables that couldn't be included.
exactly.
I guess it's like, I guess it
Well-
might in some case be like a programming thing, like if you include certain variables, the program doesn't work at all.
No. I know what they were referencing. They were referencing quantum mechanics because there is such a thing as a uncertainty principle where if something's measured, it does change the result. So I suppose that's what they were referencing.
I guess, as well as Back to the Future.
Oh my
Twice.
god. I can't believe that. Funny enough, that sounded pretty much like the similar what's in Back to the Future. It's all connected!
It's all connected. What sounded like? What?
I'm just...
What?
Guess you had to be there for it to be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, the thing I don't like, some of Discord's puns in that episode were terrible. The whole orange you, something or other.
Orange, you had to be there. That was worse than some of your jokes.
That
Seriously,
was worse than my
That was
jokes.
worse than his jokes, and that takes a lot of effort to do.
Like isn't that some sort of?
That's worse than the "you're the basic."
Isn't that
No,
like that?
Actually, that was a good joke. You're the basic.
I'm trying to think. It's a knock knock joke, isn't it? Knock knock. Who's there? Banana. Knock knock. Who's there? Banana. Knock knock. Who's there? Banana. Knock knock. Who's there? Orange. Orange who? Orange. You glad I didn't say banana?
Oh God, you.
Yeah, that's the joke it was referencing, but I don't get what's so funny about it.
Yeah, God.
Also, you can probably hear those fireworks.
Seriously.
We're
British world problems. We have fireworks once a year
So,
when we're trying to. No, it's not even British world problems. It's British commentated world problems because of trying to record a commentary on the weekend after bonfire night. Almost impossible if you're doing it in a camper van.
So did Back to the Future have fireworks in it?
No, it didn't.
Oh, darn it! I thought that was another connection. I thought we'd somehow quick drive this van at 88 miles an hour.
Are you kidding me? This van can drive at sword speed. Plus, there's another car in front of it for crying out loud.
If this van reaches 88 miles an hour, we're going to get a ticket for speeding.
Anyway, I think we've
But
gone on and on.
yeah, I think we've gone on long enough. Yeah, sorry for that break in the middle there. Yeah, don't know what happened there, but oh well. We'll get this out as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Skybound.
Starlight Flux.
And thank you for watching. Goodbye.